what are you hearing today? Who would have known that this series would become such a big phenomena? What is the team behind Heated Rivalry saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Today is really a conversation about how quintessentially Canadian Heated Rivalry is, but the soft power the show is having on the world stage, because as you rightly point out, it's become a global phenomenon. Just over my shoulder here actually is Sophie Nelisse, one of the Canadian stars of the show. She plays Rose Landry, Shane Hollander's beau and then confidant friend. She is here to take part in the panel conversation that's going to be happening in about an hour's time, a conversation, Akshay, about the need for more Canadian content, what the cultural impact of this show was. We're just going to listen in to what Sophie has to say.
And I think because it's the kind of show that juggled with so many emotions. I mean, you have like the heat, the intensity, but also the romance, the softness, but there was something that just felt so genuine and real and honest about that show, and I feel that's why people really connected with the characters.
What's the wildest thing that's happened to you since it premiered?
Honestly, watching their success, like being like their biggest champion and being their biggest cheerleader, and watching just like almost from the sidelines like this show blow up. Like I feel the ramifications of it, obviously, but like I just remember having conversations with Hudson when we were working and him being like, so what is it, like I had more followers than him before, and he was like, what does it feel like to have like thousands of followers? And now it feels like the tables have turned. I'm asking him, I'm like, how does it feel to have this overnight success? So it's been like really fun to see the roles being switched around.
And what would your message be to policymakers that are in that room today in terms of what they need to do to ensure that there isn't just a one-off Heated Rivalry and that other Canadian shows can see the same kind of success?
I mean, I think, yeah, we've set the bar very high, but we've shown to people that it is achievable, and especially with the budget that we had. And I think that's because our crews are there for the right reason. I think we're there because we love art and we're passionate. And so I think it's just a message that if we're really committed and really believe in a project, that we shouldn't give up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Akshay, so that was one of the stars of Heated Rivalry speaking about the impact the show has had and why it has been such a success. I'm going to keep a close eye out here for some more notable policymakers. The Prime Minister is set to be hitting the red carpet shortly, as well, of course, Hudson Williams. Back to you.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that because, you know, this is the fun part about live television. You never know who may just come in front of the camera, and we heard that live. So I was going to ask you about Hudson Williams. He's quite the sensation now. Any signs of him yet? Do we know what's going to happen next?
You know that I'm keeping my eyes closely peeled. No sign of him yet, but given the size of the crowd gathering around us here, Akshay, we get the sense that it's happening sooner rather than later. And really, this is the impetus for why his appearance here in the nation's capital was kept so hush-hush in the lead up to this evening's event, because they know of how much interest there would be from audiences in this city and beyond.
Okay, we leave it at that. CTV's Rachel Aiello in Ottawa this evening. Rachel, thank you for this.